So
now going back to Pete Woodworth. Now you go to Double A, and this is the first time you'd been around him.
yeah,
Okay.
first time.
All right. So, and I want to, sort of from your perspective, introduce him to Mariner fans who are listening, who's, the new pitching coach. So, what were some of the first conversations when you met him? What were some of the first things he spoke to you about?
Yeah, the first day I walked in, he sat me down. We had a meeting, and we just kind of he sat down and he asked me what I wanted, what I wanted to accomplish. He knew that I was coming from AAA and whatnot. He didn't care about me wanting to be in the big leagues. He wanted me to know. He wanted to know what did I want to accomplish this season still.
Right.
And we went down a list of goals and things that I wanted to do, and mixed in that this is a winning team and we're all about winning, and that's our attitude, and we're gonna have fun while we're at it.
Yeah.
And Woody's just like I said, a people person, and easy to talk to out there on the field, on the mound, or in bullpen sessions. Just kind of sees everything.
And what were some of the answers when he said, because it's hard, man. When you get sent to Double A like that, you kind of like, screw you, like you just don't even want to be around people. It's hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he says, what do you still want to accomplish this year? I mean, your first thought is like, screw 2019.
Yeah, right. And that's exactly how I was thinking.
What were some of your responses, those first conversations with him? What were some of your responses when he said, what do you want to accomplish this year?
Yeah, well, like I was thinking that too. I didn't want to go down and be that, like you said, that player that gets demoted and, just is terrible, doesn't even look like they're having a good time. I didn't want to be that player. I wanted to, fit in when I could and help the team win.
Yeah.
And that was my main goal, and that's what I told him. Anything I can do to help this team win.
Yeah.
I just want to get back to having fun and winning. That's pretty much the two things that I told him. So.
And when you got down there, who are your buddies down there? Because I mean, you're new to the organization, but who are the guys that it's good to see you. I feel comfortable now that you're here.
Yeah, for sure, Dunn. Me and Dunn, we kicked it off in spring training. Actually, that spring training before he went to Double A, and then I went to Triple A. So it was good to see him again. And then Kyle Lou, he was his locker was next to mine. So I was chilling with him, and Evan White. I mean, I can go down the list of line. I mean, it was just all those guys. We were hanging off the field. If we weren't on the field, we was eating or we was hanging by the pool. There was a lot of team hanging out, which I missed